There are lots of things that narcissists hope you never discover. Let's talk about what some of those things are. Number 1, they have nothing to offer you. Narcissists usually don't have one single thing to offer you. In the beginning of most relationships with a narcissist, we get words, future faking, sob stories, false promises. They may pay for a few lousy dates and pull some strings to do a few small things during that love bombing stage, but as things progress, you get less and less and less. Someone narcissistic has absolutely nothing to offer, and they want to keep this from you for as long as possible. Number 2, they have no plans to commit. Relationships or situations, I guess, with these people never go anywhere. Lots of them don't want to put a label on the relationship or really define that something is committed because it's very hard to continue to date and sleep with other people and be an overall scandalous creature when you're in a relationship and tied down to somebody. Narcissists can find it hard to be decisive and make a choice. They want to keep their options open and those lines in the water. Lots of narcissists will propose, but never intend to get married. Even those who do get married have no intention of committing to you. Number 3, they don't love you. Narcissists can't love anyone because they don't love themselves. These are folks who have some of the lowest self-esteem I've ever seen. They're also terrified of love. It can get way too real. For somebody who doesn't want to be vulnerable or open up or share, have intimate moments, etc., love just is never going to happen. A really good way to spot somebody toxic is when they keep you close, but not too close. You're always at arm's length with this person. You open up and you spill everything, you bare your soul to them, but when you ask how they feel, they'll tell you something like, well, I guess I feel hungry. You're just not getting anywhere. But let's not get into emotions right now. I want to touch on that later. For now, these are people who are very scared of love. On top of that, they have extremely immature ideas of what love even is. Number 4, they're not a good person. Narcissists are only interested in being a good person when there is something in it for them. They are very transactional people. They'll do something for you if you do something for them. If they need to make a good impression, for example, something that will benefit them maybe down the road, then that is all that they will do. Narcissists are not naturally good, caring, sweet people. It's impossible for them to really care about others when they're far too focused on themselves. Really listen to somebody when they talk. The more me-centric, so to speak, they are, it really says volumes about just that, who they are, an empathy-lacking, uncaring douchebag. If you would like to talk one-on-one about a narcissistic relationship that you're in right now, or maybe you're still working on getting over, you can email BookAChatWithJess@gmail.com to set up private chats and coaching with me if you feel you need it. Number 5, they're cheating on you. Now, they may not be having full-on affairs and sneaking away for a week in Hawaii, but they're up to something with somebody, and it's super shady nonsense. A lot of the time, this is all done online with emotional affairs, especially with the way things are in the world right now. Dating sites and social media are far too tempting for somebody narcissistic not to take advantage of at this point. A narcissist will never be true to you nor anyone else because, as we just got done talking about, that really wouldn't benefit them. Number 6. They'll leave you when they're ready. Narcissists won't end the relationship until they're good and ready to go. They need to have new supply, fully groomed new supply, and they have to be all set and ready to go. They have to make sure they can, quote unquote, win the breakup, so to speak. A lot of things have to happen here so that the narcissist can walk away really feeling like they came out on top. They are absolutely not going to leave under any circumstances until, again, like we say, it will work out the best possible way it can for them. Number 7, they don't trust anyone. People who are highly narcissistic have huge trust issues. This is something they learned a long time ago. Something has triggered this person into thinking that no one is safe. Nowhere is safe. Everyone is against me or out to get me. Someone's going to set me up. Narcissists have really high levels of anxiety and paranoia about a lot of things. There's a lack of trust between them and everybody else in the world. It doesn't matter who it is. They feel as if you and everybody else will turn your back on them. And that's what's really sad about this is due to their own super lame, disgusting, juvenile, mean, nasty behavior, a lot of people will end up deserting them and abandoning the narcissist and moving forward because nobody will put up with them and all of their bullshit forever. All of their trust issues and fears of being abandoned and being alone are exactly why they will continuously be abandoned and alone. It becomes some odd self-fulfilling prophecy kind of thing. Number 8, they're jealous, scared, and insecure. I told you we'd get to the feelings part, and here we are. Narcissists are extremely jealous and insecure. Naturally, jealousy stems from insecurity. Narcissists, I feel, have every right to be jealous, and here's why. They suck. Most of them have at least some self-awareness and know that they suck. It makes sense why they would be so worried that we would find somebody else. Hell, even the narcissist knows you should go and find somebody else to be with. There's also a laundry list of things that scare a narcissist. These people truly fear everything and hide behind a really gross and sometimes extremely transparent superiority complex. I believe they are truly softer, more broken people than even we are after we endure all of this abuse. They're truly, truly quite weak, which brings me to number 9. They're not as strong as you are. Narcissistic people, toxic people, they're going to do the same things over and over and over again. They're not going to learn a lesson. They're not going to get help. They're not going to get healthy or start living their lives in a different way. They can't. It takes strength to change, to see what's wrong, move forward and not fall back into old habits. It takes resilience to carry on and not lay down and die when we get crushed, when we get scared, when something is wrong. Nothing that we go through that makes us a survivor can the narcissist even come close to handling. Narcissists are weak, flat out. They let terrible experiences define who they are. They become sad, pathetic little underdogs who want sympathy and pity, and they're handheld through the rest of their lives. Something is always wrong and terrible, sad and depressing, doom and gloom. There's no ability to see a silver lining, no desire to make something different. Narcissists fail to realize life is what you make it, not what everybody else around you makes it for you. If life sucks, you're making it suck. Get stronger, do better. That's just the way it goes. And guess what? Even when you think that it's going to be perfect, it isn't going to be perfect. That's life. It's not going to be perfect by nature. I think it's really sad. The perfection these people are seeking, they're never going to find it. We're not perfect enough for them. Life isn't perfect enough for them. And if they would just slow down and realize it doesn't have to be, and it can still be fine, it can still be great, it would really go a long way for them. My heart truly goes out to the sad, tortured souls who can't see the beauty in life, in the world, in people, in all of the people in the world. Were I a praying woman, I would pray that someone so lost would just really get the hell out of their own way and really find themselves. So what other secrets do narcs hope we will never find out? Share your thoughts down in the comments. Thank you so much for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. Have a great day, survivor, and take care of yourself.